You know, I do get email, and I encourage people to write to me, not necessarily because I have the answers to their concerns, but because quite often, in just sharing whatever it is bothering you, can be a very, very effective and good relief for you. Now, Microdac at AOL.com. Microdac at AOL.com. So, in my YouTube channel, I have about maybe 40,000 viewers every month or so. And a lot of them find that they are suffering. They're either experiencing issues that they have no answers for, or they're stressed out about personal problems, or they are depressed about situations they can do nothing about. So I encourage them to write to me, and this is what I suggest. No, number one, make up a name. That's right. Don't use your real name. Make up a name. Something like Cynthia Powell. For a man, Richard Green. Make up a name, okay? Protect your identity. Number two, get an AOL email address. Mine is Microdac at AOL.com. Now, once you've done that, then feel free to discuss any issue that you would like to, okay? One lady, for example, a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact, she wrote to say that she was experiencing some very personal issues that was very distressing. She was stressed out over it. And it was sort of like the common thing between married couples. After you've been married for a while, familiarity then becomes contempt. In other words, you're so familiar with each other that the fantasy seems to have gone away. The imagination that once was there seems to have disappeared. And the man, because he doesn't know any better, will seek comfort or satisfaction elsewhere, not realizing that everything that he seeks is already right there in front of him. You just need to have a different attitude towards what you have and the companionship that you have and the intimacy that you have. So we talked about that. I didn't offer her any specific solutions, but I did offer her some things to think about, okay? Another woman wrote to me because she's really stressed out. She has outgrown her spouse, and she wants to move on. She wants to grow, but she's discouraged from growing because her spouse is absolutely sure that he has the answers to everything. So she's frustrated. The more she reads, the more educated she becomes, and the more knowledgeable she becomes, and she wants to move on. She wants to learn everything that she can. Her husband is preventing her from doing that. Okay, so there's that frustration. So I gave her my answer and asked her to think about it. A young teenager is frustrated because he doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. So he wrote to me. I don't know his name because, it's a nom de plume. And this is my suggestion to him. If you don't know what to do with your life, don't stress yourself over it. Somebody is out there who can counsel you, okay? And the solution to a lot of teenagers, you may not like this answer, but if you're not sure what you want to do with your life, then why not put whatever it is you want to do into a charity, into something benevolent, something that will put the responsibility of telling you what to do onto them. For example, join the Peace Corps, join the Job Corps, join the Navy for 4 years. Within that 4 years, I can guarantee you that you will know what you want to do with your life. See? So what you do is you don't know what to do, so give that responsibility to somebody else. I also had an email from a man who believes that he has a great idea. It's not an original, and I told him that, but it's still an idea, and the most important thing is it's his idea. So I suggested to him to contact the Service Corps of Retired Executives. Service Corps of Retired Executives, SCORE, and get an appointment with someone. Now, this organization is one of the most amazing organizations in the world. Now, what he wants to do, he wants to go into the restaurant business. So what I suggested to him, you contact SCORE and talk to a retired executive that has been in the restaurant business, and he can guide you. And by the way, this is free. These are people who are now retired, who have had the experience of owning businesses, and they know what they're talking about. I once owned a newspaper, and it was not until I got to the SCORE organization, Service Corps of Retired Executives, that I learned some secrets that I would never have known about it. Okay? And my newspaper was flourishing for a while until the printer was bought out by a bigger outfit, and they did not want to print my newspapers anymore. Okay, so what you do, I anticipated change. I always anticipate change in life because change is the constant. So I simply reverted my energy from a newspaper to writing books. So if you go to Microdacism, you can see the books that I have written. Are they any good? I don't care. It's what I did. It's what I did to divert my energy from a newspaper to writing books. All right? And then, of course, now you know what I do. I do this. Am I very good at it? Maybe not. You have to judge. I don't judge. You judge. So there you have it. So don't forget, whatever is stressing you out, no matter how intimate it is, no matter how, whatever it is, write to me by first making up a name, getting an AOL address, and write to me. I don't need to know who you are. What I'm concerned about is what is stressing you out. And I have had a lot of experiences, and I will share them with you with the understanding that you, in thinking for yourself, will actually work it out. Write to me.